Hello, kid. Well, have you ever thought how to know about your past? Have you ever tried to know about your past? Let me show you with an example. Well, one day Ravi went to his storeroom. And do you know what did he find over there? Well, he found out so many things. Well, here we see his used toys, clothes, soft toys and ball. So, he got reminded of his past. He remembered his childhood. Well, he used to wear these clothes and he used to play with these toys. Not only these, he also saw there were the old diaries and the used books and notebooks. So, he remembered his past with the help of all of these things. Imagine you go to your storeroom and you find out whatever you have used in your past, like the toys, clothes, notebooks and diaries. So, with the help of all of these, you will be recollecting your past, that is history. In the same way, to know the history of other things, we have got different sources. First, we have got the archaeological sources. What are the archaeological sources? Well, the materialistic sources that are obtained from different sites are known as the archaeological sources. Let's know them with the help of examples. First, we have coin, artifacts and monuments. So, all of these are archaeological sources because coin, artifacts and monuments are materialistic things. These help us to know about our history. Not only archaeological sources, but also we have got the literary sources. Which are they? Well, the books and the manuscripts. So, these are the sources which were either written by hand or printed. So, these types of sources are known as literary sources. They also help us to know about our history. So, first we have the coin. Well, why are these coins important to us? Let's look at that. See, over here we see a coin. And do you know what is this written on it? Well, this is the name of the ruler with the picture. So, the coin shows us the picture of the king or the queen who used to rule at that time. Not only this, coins also help us to give other information. What are they? So, here we see the year. So, the coin shows us the year of reign of the king or the queen. Now, can you see the different things that are written in a particular language on the coin? Well, over here, the coin shows the language and the metal used during that time. So, these coins are made of gold and this is the language that was used during that time. Now, after the coin, we have got the artifacts. So, these are the different artifacts. It comprises pottery and jewelry. So, these are the pottery and the jewelry that were made during the earlier times. And studying these, we come to know about the history. Like, over here we see that the pottery is made of clay. So, clay was used during olden days to make the pottery. And the jewelry over here is made of bronze. So, we understand that during olden days, the jewelry used to be made with this metal. So, with the help of these things which are known as artifacts, we come to know about the civilizations and also how the people lived during those times. Now, let us know about those people who help us to know about history. First, we have the archaeologists. Who are they? Well, the people who do the digging and excavate the artifacts are known as archaeologists. So, if you see, these are the people who are doing the digging and they are excavating the artifacts and fossils. So, these are the people who help us to know about the history. by getting the artifacts and the fossils. Now what is this? We all know this is the picture of Taj Mahal. But is it only a place to go and visit? Not necessary. This is also a heritage building because it was made during the historical times. So what is this? Well, this is a monument. Not only Taj Mahal, there are also different types of monuments which help us to know about history. So I have a question for you. Which of the following is an archaeological source of history? Is it option 1, books, or option 2, monuments? Let me tell you, books are literary sources and monuments are archaeological sources. So monuments is the correct answer and books is the wrong option. Now over here we see the literary sources. That is the sources of history which were written by a person by hand or it was printed. So which are these sources? The examples are books which were written during ancient times and the manuscripts. That is the things that were written by hand. See, this is an example of a written record of ancient times. So, what does this depict? Books and manuscripts give us information about the rulers, morals, tradition, culture and heritage of the time. So, when these literary sources are studied, we come to know about the rulers, their morals, the traditions they used to follow, the culture that they used to believe and the heritage that they carried forward. So, these are the two different types of sources which give us information about the history. So, first we have got the archaeological sources which are obtained after digging and excavating by the archaeologists, and we have got the literary sources which are the sources which were written by hand or printed. So, now when we want to know about history, we can get it with the help of these two sources. So, now let's know who are the people who help us to get them. Well, first we have the archaeologists who do the digging and the excavation, and we have got the historians who study history from the literary sources and monuments. And from where can we see them? Well, all of these things are preserved in an archaeological museum. So, we can go and visit the museum and come to know about the different sources of history. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. You can also register for free at deltastep.com to get all the learning resources as per ICC, CBSE, IB, Cambridge or any other curriculum. More than 5,000 plus amazing lectures across maths, science, English and social studies. Our unique interactive video technology keeps you engaged and our iDictionary feature allows you to quickly revise any concept. Master each topic at your own pace with our adaptive practice technology and 1 million plus questions. Get instant answers and detailed solutions. Be exam ready by taking unlimited mock tests, performance analysis along with actionable feedback, personal tutors to resolve your slightest of doubt. That's not all. You can also win amazing prizes like PlayStations, iPads, watches and many more along with certificates through our Earn As You Learn program. So, at deltastep.com, learning is not only fun and easy but also rewarding. So, register for free now.